Nice slow breath, Inigo. Here we go. Lux. I suppose this poison's much more effective than I thought it was. Well done, Inigo. Got him from behind along with the poison. Right, I'll take my arrows back, thank you. This is tempting to give you, Inigo. No, I'd rather give you proper armor, not bone. Besides, right now we need to be nice and quiet. Your current armor works just fine for that. Even enhances your clumsiness. Or enhances your speed and agility, so that it compensates for your clumsiness, I should say. Nothing of use. Right then. Things have gone better than expected. Now's the point where everything blows up in our face. That's how it usually goes. Some gold. Nothing else of note. Seems odd to lock up a pair of boots, but whatever. I suppose when you have as much money as this man does to throw around. Let's go up first. Just to be sure. You never know. God, I'm so easily distracted by shiny things. Say nothing. Good lord, even when I'm commenting on my flaws, I still do them. Right then. More iron boots. No woodcutter's axe. For idiots that want to get their money by smacking it into wood repeatedly. Oh, hello. Let's see now. Let's put an end to you, shall we? That went much better than anticipated. Right then. Anyone in here? Doesn't look like it. That's good. Means I'll have much easier access to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, I suppose this is the guards' quarters. They probably don't have much. Now, what about this last corner?
What was that?
Where are you? Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm sure there's another. Perhaps not. Interesting. Nope, nope, there was definitely another. In you go. Ah! Ah! Damn it. Ugh. Ow! Oh, he got me with an upper swing. Right in the chest. Right then. Well done, Inigo. I was looking the wrong direction, it would seem. Well, they did say if he got in my way I could kill him. Instinct took over, I suppose. Well, you had nothing of use beyond hitting me in the chest with a damn axe. Luckily, he only got me with the blunt side. Swinging upward with one isn't exactly the most effective. Ugh, it still hurts, though. Downsides of trying to lead an idiot with a bow. want you to step in faster. You hear that? Step in front of me faster. Right then. Some gold. Anything else? Anything worth taking? Oh, why on earth did I take that? I thought it was... Take that back. No, no, no. I refuse. You will take it back. You will take both of them back. Ugh. It's like a twisted game. Now, honestly, there we are. Hands are a bit fumbly after being hit in the chest with a large piece of metal. Now then. Ooh, lavender. Well, you really shouldn't have stepped out, my good sir. Though, let's be honest, I probably would have killed you anyway, but... Semantics. Silver blade, not really. Suppose I could take his outfit, but there's blood all over it, and just... I can find a nice outfit elsewhere. And besides, usually I'm in my leathers anyway. Some gold. The flower. You certainly don't want that pickaxe. Knapsack. Oh, good lord. Look by the divines. There's so much gold here. If nothing else, I will be filling my pockets once again. Maybe I'll be able to afford that home. Look, Inigo. You're not the only weirdo that keeps bugs in jars. Isn't that cute? Perhaps I'll be able to afford a home sooner than I thought. What? Is that a solid gold bee statue? Right then. I'm sure someone in the Thieves Guild will want that. Or at least know somebody that wants it. Why did I take that spigot? I really should talk to somebody about this, how I just insist on grabbing things that exist nearby. Really can't help it. Especially when it comes to good wine. I need a bigger bag for more wine. Right then, that's dealt with. I have the keys I need. It will save me a few picks, I'm sure. Though, I suppose I could have used the experience and practice, but we'll take what we can. Now, I'm sure there were guards down below. We really should be very careful. The last thing we need to do is go fumbling down into a pack of them that decide to switch shifts or some other nonsense.
Someone there. Eliminated.
Well, that answers that question. Oh, this enchantment is just marvelous. I'm glad I called that, though I didn't expect him to just wander about the corner. They must have come from outside after they heard the explosion downstairs. I would say they might have heard his screams of terror, but he didn't actually scream that much. The poison was quite effective. Really? You just gave me a heart attack. Now then, I'm sure there are more down here. But for now, this will do. Hello and goodbye. Is someone there? What? Well done, Inigo. Why he ran right past you, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Now then. Take my arrows back out of their corpse. Pick another lock. Oh, well, or break one of my lockpicks. Why not? Honestly, just because I've been hit doesn't excuse that. A hauberk. Reinforced leather boots. Normally I wouldn't be partial to taking armor, but these two seem like they're actually worth it. Oh, good lord, they're very... what was that little thing? There's supposedly a Daedra, I believe, that has something to do with luck. Noctera? Noctria. Nocturna. Nocturnal? Nocturna? Oh, whatever. By Nocturna. I need to start saying that. I always say by the gods, I'm never very specific. I really should slander one of them specifically. Perhaps I'll be one of those idiotic nightingales that are in mythology. Always talking about a goddess of luck, even though... really, luck and fate is nothing. But our mind's attempts at rationalizing our lack of action. Well, that was a noise. I'd love to drag these around, but unfortunately I'm not blessed by a god of strength. Right then. Moving on. I'm sure there's someone else. There's always more guards. I was more to... Well then. Let's have some fun, shall we? Here, dumbasses, dumbasses, dumbasses. Oh. There's very little screaming in agony. I expected much more screaming in agony. Are they already... Well then. Nicely charred, I suppose. Nothing of use. Really? Was that it? I expected things to go much worse than that. Odd. Well, I won't complain about an easy job. This has been a relative walk in the park so far. Looks like the threat is non-existent in here. Very well, let's see then. Not quite. There we are. Perfect. Oh, measly little bag of gold for that. Luckily I have the key for this. Oh, that's much better. And the Golden Globe bill of sales. Let's have a look, shall we? That's an interesting little symbol. It's not one I recognize. Arngoth. This document acknowledges the sale of Golden Glow Estate and all property, assets, and materials contained within. Payment of the property has been made in full by Gajul Lay as an agent on behalf of the buyer. All dealings with the Thieves' Guild in Riften are to cease immediately. To deter any possible retribution for this act, you are to take immediate steps to protect our assets in any way you see fit. I think you'll find that the Thieves' Guild is far more bark than bite, and will likely avoid Golden Glow Estate rather than thin their already dwindling numbers. good luck, and may this be the start of a long and lucrative partnership. So the idiot sold it. He didn't just separate from the Thieves Guild, he quite literally sold this place to someone else. How intriguing. Right, well, this was only half of the job. I still have 3 hives to burn. And this is another reason I'm glad that I... Aha, emptied out the sewers. Look at that. It all comes full circle, isn't that marvelous? Now, let's go... Yes, let's go take the back door this time. We need to locate the hives. Easier said than done. If need be, we'll go through the sewers again and go to the other side of this little island. It might be required, though I'd rather avoid such an instance if possible. Use the cover, though I did slaughter quite a few of those guards. I'm sure there are still more mercenaries. Always more mercenaries. Case and point. Depends on your definition of someone. And whether or not you'll live long enough to figure that out. For now, that answer appears to be no. Right then. Is that a guard dog? Am I going to shoot you too? No, you're a chicken. I just saw a chicken as a guard dog. Doesn't that summarize my mind in a nutshell? Though, while we're here, chicken eggs are quite useful ingredients in several potions. Although I suppose you could use them for meals as well. I'm a bit above that. An egg is a poor man's chicken. I'd much rather have the chicken. Now then. This is where I envy your eyes, Inigo. Not as though mine are poor, but in this darkness it is a bit difficult seeing who I need to shoot next. This is practically a fortress. I do see you, however. Be a dear and hold still for me, will you? I greatly appreciate it. There's another. Probably about there. Nope, I missed. Fantastic. I really am rusty at this, aren't I? Is that another one? Or is that the one I killed already? It's really difficult to tell in this lighting. I'm going to assume that he's already dead. I know there was another one. Keep your wits about you, Wolfric. He is most certainly not dead. I simply hit the wood instead of him. Oh, much better. Right then. I'm sure there's a couple more. I have little doubt there's a couple more, actually. I'll just borrow your arrow. Oh, quite a few more. Look at that. I'm clearly blind. Inigo, why didn't you warn me? Don't tell me that you didn't notice. Huh. Good. By the gods. I'm sure this isn't the last of them either. Quite a nice view from here, though. Any more that I need to be concerned about, at least? Don't mind me idly picking flowers as I search for bodies to target, shoot, and fill with poison. How did I not notice you? I suppose the same way you haven't noticed me. There we are.
Target down.
Indeed. Now then, I think that you were the last one, good sir. Arrow's broken. Oh, I hear something else. There's at least one more, then. Where are you? Oh, right in front of me. Hello. Oh, right then. Oh. Oh. I am not a frontline fighter right now. I do not have the muscle, Inigo. You need to... Don't glare at me like that. Well, I took that heavy hit to the head now, didn't I? More of that bone-mold armor. Ow. Luckily, it wasn't too serious. Definitely not a fan of that, though. Hello. How did I miss? Oh, because it's not a person. That explains it, but that other one most assuredly was. Hello.
Danger dealt with.
He did clip me again, though. Ugh. I really need to build back some physique. Ugh. Alright. Now that we've dealt with a small army of mercenaries... Well, I suppose it was more like a battalion, but still... Let's burn some hives now, shall we? Well, first... Just a quick final once-over. Ugh, this place is more like a fortress than a beekeeper's place. Whatever. For else, bees mean flowers. Yes, I thought as much. Let's gather those up. Do our best not to disturb the actual hives just yet. Thankfully, this rain should keep them relatively calm and hiding. Some red flowers. Each of these holds different benefits. Right then, I believe they wanted 3 burned. Let's see here. They gave me a specific. Pulling out the notes they've given me. Yes, burn 3 hives. Right then. Let's have some fun, shall we? 1, 2, 3. My stamina for magic has most assuredly gone down as well. That sounds like someone is very displeased with us. Next. Here you go, I must say, you're quite good with that. I'm going to need a very nice, long sleep after this. Pretty sure I've been hitting the stomach and the head more times than I care to count. Oh, a green one. Lovely. So much better than my current brown one. Yes, much better. Much more stylish. Gives a nice contrast. Well, I'm hungry. I'm sore. But at least the job is done. The message is sent. Eranggoth is dead. I suppose now it's time to head back to Riften. Where was that bridge?
I am in your way. I am sorry.
You say things at the oddest times, you know that? Right then. Well, on to Riften we shall go. Right. Yeah, that walk took much longer than I thought it would. And now I'm even more tired. I suppose I could wait to give Brynjolf the news. Sounds like he's gonna die from lack of knowledge. But I suppose, considering the employer is Maven, even if he didn't say so directly. Did he? I can't recall. It all blurs together. It was fairly obvious either way. I suppose I should actually make sure I do this in a timely manner. Bed and food will wait, I suppose. Very well. On we go, then. To Brynjolf. Oh, good. He's waiting for me here in the center cistern. If I would have had to go out into that damn tavern with how slow I feel, I'd be mildly annoyed. Brynjolf.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad.
Oh, you already knew. Well, of course you did. I did light 3 of them on fire, I suppose. Well, either way, I'm here now. Here's what was in the safe. The idiot sold it.
Let me take a look at what you found. Eranggoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking?
I don't know, but
He
he's
has no
dead
idea
now.
The extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the
Well,
final
he's
name
dead,
instead of this
so...
odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
Right then, I suppose you just don't really care. I have no idea. I've never seen it. The dagger made me initially assume it might be connected to an assassin's group of some sort, but considering the Dark Brotherhood sort of has that, well, completely covered, and their mark is a hand, I believe, it seems unlikely. Likely a merchant's guild or an up-and-coming thieves guild, perhaps?
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Oh, good. It's about time I met her. I suppose it just takes a couple jobs. One major job? Either way. I'm showing that I can actually handle my business, as it were. I'm not surprised she wants to actually meet me.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business.
And why would I not be excited about a business visit? Think, man. Honestly, it's not a social visit. She's not nearly pretty enough for me.
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Well, I would hope so, considering her reputation and power. Speaking of which...
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more.
I don't know if that was a compliment, but very well. 100 gold. Well, I suppose I get to keep everything that was in his place. Alright, fair enough. Though you really should reconsider payments.
We meet live.
Right, well... Maven is usually in the Bee and Barb, so I suppose I can talk to her before I sleep. It's not as though I can pass by her willy-nilly. Very well. Off to the Bee and Barb and to Maven. Right then. Kirava, I will be back in a moment to get that room. Actually, no, I think I'll just pay for the room now so I don't have to go up these steps again.
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
I'd like to rent a room, the usual, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I appreciate it.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I question your sanity. That's fine. You can go wander about. I have to speak to Maven anyway. Ugh. I'm starting to drag my feet between hunger, thirst, and sheer fatigue, along with the wounds I've suffered. Could drink a healing potion, but really, my body should be able to handle it. None of the wounds were serious. Hello, Maven.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I don't really care what you think, but you do have quite a bit of sway and power here, so instead of dealing with you like I dealt with Vex, let's go with something more confident, shall we? You question whether I have the skill. I counter with the fact that I have outperformed your entire guild, essentially, that was in your pocket, and has been trying to do this for how many weeks? I think I've earned a bit of your respect.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand.
Oh, that's fair.
It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
That's also fair. It's very fair if you don't have any faith in the guild. It seems to be on its last legs. Perhaps I can change that. Maybe not. We're still in the mid-ground right now to find that out.
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone.
Also a good
All
thing to
I
do.
care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
That's a good way to run a business, but keep in mind the gray area is usually there for the workers doing the job. Just a little bit of advice. Now, where do I begin exactly?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Marcius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Ugh, Whiterun. Oh, very well, only because it's a personal job requested by you, though. Right then. Have a good night, my dear.
One
Maybe
more
work
time,
on that
in case it
tongue.
wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
I butcher any job and I'll be sorry, but that aside, I'd love to see you try. I've survived worse than you. I survived him. Don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes. You did shoot me. Right. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry enough to walk down there again, so we are... I suppose I threw my empty wine bottles in there.
You've been in Riften for quite some time now, Lady Mule. I fear that...
So, I do believe I'm going to have some drinks. snack on a few apples, and lay down before I fall over instead. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. If you'd like to see future content, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. If you'd like access to bonus content, such as special privileges on my personal Discord, extra information on my stories and world building, or perhaps simply wish to support my work here, please consider becoming one of my patrons on Patreon. Thank you for all your time, and I can't wait to see you in the next chapter of our story.